Hello everyone at Enchanted Emerald. This is Melissa. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a reading for the evening of Monday, August 4th, 2025. So go ahead, grab your cup of tea and get cozy as we sit to do this reading so that you can reflect upon this day and see how this might resonate for you. Today, out of the traditional Rider-Waite deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles coming out for us. So I feel like there was a time in the past where you were putting a lot of energy and effort into planting those seeds of intention. You were very focused and you knew exactly what you wanted to grow from that. And I feel like you got to a point where things were not happening for you. There was no growth. And so you started to feel a little less focused on that and maybe got more into sitting with your thoughts, feeling overwhelmed with your thoughts. I feel as though it's almost like you're judging this situation as you reflect upon that. And so you might have had a pretty gruesome is the word that come through, a gruesome type of outlook in the past. And you were feeling really unhappy about something and you were just feeling like, man, something's really got to give. But there's been an event that's transpired that's really sent chills down your spine and you felt it at your core and you feel compelled to take that action now, right? Perhaps this event could be even just something as simple as having a very vivid dream, waking up from that and really missing somebody, right? I just feel like you are trying to connect with an energy of something that once was but is no longer, right? So you're kind of settling in, like, if I can't be in that situation, perhaps you broke up with somebody, so you're kind of like settling with the memories to bring you the comfort if you aren't able to move forward in the way that you'd like to and you're not seeing it be a fruitful endeavor, right? But the message here with this is that, listen, things can only go up from here. And I love that for us. And there's a specific instruction coming forward for us to look up. And whenever we are in doubt, to look up. And I get chills with that. That's a big validation here for someone. Whether you're looking up in the night sky and you see a shooting star, or you're looking up in the daytime after this rain and you are soaking in all of the negative ion energy and just feeling great, you might see a rainbow, right? These are symbolic of hope for us. And it's just a little bit of a wink from the universe letting you know, like, listen, everything's going to be okay, right? And I hear that like song, ICP's song, right? Where in the sun or the rain, it doesn't matter. One day everything's going to be okay. And it can be okay for you right now. There's power in the now, and there's power in claiming that for yourself right now and choosing to flip the perspective of things that have been happening around you. There is always going to be a positive, even when there is like a negative situation kind of presenting itself for you. So that is the message here coming in with that. I feel like the shooting star could be something more of a situation where you're having fleeting thoughts, where something pops into your mind and it leaves just as quickly, right? Just like the shooting star flies by and it disappears, where like you have this wish and you want it to be granted. I think those moments where you have those thoughts kind of pop in and then as quickly as they're there, they're gone. Those are really, to me, I feel like very indicative of our intuition kind of speaking to us. So make sure that you are being mindful of really connecting with that and understanding why that's coming through for you and how you can make that to work in your everyday life, right? But there's an energy here to know that it's not a time to let life pass you by, right? And with this, I was shown a candle, which is why it's very purposeful that I lit this candle. I have a white candle going, but the candle that I was shown was actually an off-white one, right? And I think that this is really just a symbol coming in for us to convey the message that everything is going to be okay. You're needing to look for the light in the storm, right? And so there will be a little lantern kind of guiding you, whether that is your intuition that's popping in those fleeting moments, whether a support person comes in with some really great advice for you. There's always some light, right, as you're walking through that darkness. And so this is burning, right? The candle's burning. There's burning intentions, burning desires, things that you're really determined to make happen in your life. And so this is letting you know that it's okay to want this to happen and to be focused on that. And it's okay for you to ask for guidance. It's okay for you to accept that and be open to that. But the candle also is very symbolic of protection. So it's a great energy for us coming in. I think that there's something that even is like keeping you awake at night or waking you up throughout the night as you're tossing and turning. It's coming into your mind. I really feel as though there is an energy here of some sort of a waylay, right? Where you're sidetracked from what it is that you want to focus on to manifest in your life, right? And so it's almost as if this waylay is someone or something happening, someone putting energy out towards you, someone taking action towards you, something, a situation presenting out of the blue that is creating this sabotage for you. And it's almost, it is on purpose. I feel like it's done on purpose. So just be mindful of where you're placing your energy, and when you have those thoughts come in, when I just said that, of who you think that might be, that's probably that person, right? And so just be mindful of the things that you share with them and the energy that you reciprocate to them. And, moving forward, just try to be your most authentic self, but make sure that you are protecting yourself from the situation, right? So I get a sense here too that there is a message like, don't wait, get it going, act on it ASAP, right? And then that's going to be for your best outcome, right? It's going to work in your favor. So I think throughout this all, there's this depth that's coming in to who you are at a soul level, right? To you standing in your authentic truth. And I feel like there's going to be a deepening of a spiritual practice. So whatever that looks like for you, right? If that's going to church, if that's being mindful of your thoughts and your energy that you're putting out, I think that this is going to be a deepening of the connection that you have with yourself, your higher self, right? So the level at which you are versed in knowing what action to take, what to do, how to connect with that intuition, how to connect with that higher self, right? It's going to be expanding for you, and you're going to realize new ways to connect with that energy and to make things feel more alive, and you'll feel more connected to the force greater than all of us, right? The divine. And so with this, the message comes in also to be mindful. Practice really makes perfect, and it's okay for things not to work out for you when you're sitting down to meditate and you're only getting 1 or 2 minutes at a time, and then your mind is drifting elsewhere. And so don't judge it. Really just start with a small amount of time. Celebrate each moment that you feel that shift when you're meditating, that shift into that higher self, that shift into, it's almost more, I want to say it like it's nothingness, but when you start to practice the meditation more, you'll kind of understand what I'm coming from. But it's that shift where your mind quiets and everything feels more peaceful, right? But you've got to be able to clear your mind and focus enough to get to that space. And when I first started meditating, that was the first thing. I would notice that it happened, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, and it would kick me right out of it. So just be mindful of that. Have fun with it, and celebrate each moment that you are able to connect with that. So I feel like right now could be a time that you're really not feeling as though you can feel your footing or find your footing, right? But know that you are divinely protected. You're being sent so much unconditional love and peace. So you just have to be open to receive that. But I think there's a new beginning here, and it's a bit of a divine redirection. I do feel like the divine is intervening on your behalf. And so there is a great spirit here in letting that happen, right? Surrendering the outcome. But something that could really work to help you get through all of this energy is grounding. So make sure you get out, get your feet barefoot in the grass, and that could be really helpful for you through this energy right now. So I do so hope that this reading resonates for you. As always, please let me know in the comments below how it's working out for you. Don't hesitate to hit that like button and subscribe. And if you are feeling inclined as well to share this message with someone that you think that might benefit from hearing it, I'd love for you to do so, please, and thank you. And as always, I will be back with another read for you guys again soon. Thank you so much. Take care.